But
Yeah, man.
no, it was really good. It was really good. I think they were very receptive to it. Had a lot of good questions out of that, and yeah, myself, Airfire, and Diamond. I mean, we were the primary speakers, and yeah, they were very, very respectful. Um, but yeah, it was great experience. Good to meet them, and yeah, I think we wowed them, and that's a really big group that you want to wow. You know what I mean? Like they are a whale group. They are very well known in the crypto community. So to win them over is a fantastic thing.
Yeah, and also the most important thing is that Titan, the owner, he's Canadian, so we know you can trust him 100% because yeah,
Wow.
Canadians are
Yeah.
much better humans than
Yeah.
Americans.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit.
I mean,
Oh,
the
shots
best thing
fired.
about Canadians is you always know what they're all about, eh?
Eh?
Sorry, couldn't understand what you said there.
We're out and about.
Ooh, out in the boot.
In a bit.
Yeah, well, at least we're not like the British, always having to think and having to laugh, whatever that means.
I mean, forgive us for using our
You having a
brains.
laugh?
Where we would be if we didn't use our brains. Canada.
Wow.
I'm only playing. I'm only playing. I'm only
How
playing.
dare you?
I would
insult
rather
one of
be
your
in Canada
colonies.
than England. Let's just put it that
We're
way.
we're one of your colonies, man. How dare you insult one of your colonies?
Yeah, they all seem to do so much better without us. That's not sarcasm, by the way. Like I said.
Oh, I mean, that's how America was founded. But we're not here to talk about Independence Day. We're here to talk about our launch on October 17th. So, yeah. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Welcome to those who are new. I see mostly familiar faces, but I see a bunch of new people too. I just finished the last day of my job, which is sweet. And still have a job. You still have a job. It's a distraction from H&W. We need to fix that. So I am driving home from my job, and I also have about 4% battery left on my phone. So SK, you take it over, and I'll be joining you in about 25 minutes, unless I crash my car.
Bam. Well, drive safely, my friend.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations on the job quitting, Hobbs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought he was about to announce that he's
man.
quitting HMW. That's what I thought. Like, man,
Yeah, right.
this is the last day of HMW, guys. The final AMA with Hobbs. Shed a tear. No,
I've been
good shit,
voted
man.
out.
No. But dude, congrats, man. Drive home safe. Charge your phone. Get a car charger. What the hell, man?
I do have one. I just don't have any charger for it. I don't have a cord for it. Yeah. So I'll see you guys. In about 25, 30 minutes, but I'll be listening in. So yeah, wow the people, guys. Wow the people.
Hey,
Wow,
and you
the
drive
people.
safe, bro.
Yep, for sure. Let's get a different perspective. I mean, Airfire, you were witness to today's AMA. What'd you think of that group, man? And some of the highlights you think?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Like they were a big group, so it was kind of cool to get in there. And so obviously, for the start of the AMAs, as we're talking away and introducing everything, there's no feedback, so you really don't know how you're doing until you sort of get to sort of the maybe halfway, 3/4 mark. So like I mean, but it all felt like it was going great. Everything was like well laid out, well descriptive. People came in with some questions, and some of them like they weren't necessarily easy ones. But again, the way that like SK and Diamond handled it was actually fantastic. Like answered it clear, concise, because that's what we are. Like everything's pretty much well laid out, and if you don't understand, that's why you're not excited yet, you know. But the overall outcome of it was fantastic. Everyone seemed very, very bullish on the project.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, did they? And man, big kudos to Diamond. I know he's not really an AMA type of guy, and I can speak with overviews and whatnot. But when it came to the detail, oh my god, that guy right there, holy! He was impressive. He really was. Like they had a lot of questions about the NFTs and the fee splitter and what the elite token represents and how it's the future of the crypto industry. And I don't think a lot of people realize what the elite token truly is capable of, and the fact that it's not something that's just straight hard coded, like it's upgradable, and that's exactly why this whole concept of what we're doing next after H&W's token with the DEX aggregator and everything, it all feeds back to the fee splitter, and that's only because it's an elite token. It's so genius, so genius.
Yeah, exactly. And it was like when the question came up about the NFTs, and the reason why I'm so excited about this and about the NFTs, and I guess anybody that knows me knows that I'm so skeptical about NFTs. Like I'm like the bearish person in the world about them. Because the way that I see them is there is no usage case to NFTs. They are glorified images or this, that, and the other. And the way that I see it, you can just copy paste an image and upload it and you've got your NFT that's the same thing. There's no usage case for them. And we had a question today that was asked about the NFTs, and Diamond basically set them to rights by saying how most NFTs are made as just a piece of art and that's it. And then afterwards, people try to create utility. Now, the thing is, and this is what Diamond said, the way that we've created ours is we had the utility and then added it to an NFT. So it's the complete opposite way, like we still have everything without the NFTs. The NFTs are just something else on top.
Yeah, man, it was so genius how Diamond explained it, because like that, yeah, that was exactly what the question was, and they're like, yeah, NFTs are big on Solana and all these places. Like, what are you gonna do for the BSC? And it's just like, oh, look, our NFTs arenent just a JPEG, as Airfire said. It literally is utility in an NFT form.
Hey
like
guys, really
these
quick,
NFTs
are you
work
getting
for you.
a little bit of interruption feedback from Airfire's mic? He's not 100% clear to me. Is that just me or?
And I think it's just you, bruh. I hear him just
I'm
fine.
sorry.
Anyone else?
I'm sorry. I'm not here.
Yeah, Airfire's going in and out.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's going in and out. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay,
Oh.
so it's either my noise gate or attenuation. We can just turn both of those down and it should fix all of that. Sometimes when I
That's
get
so
excited,
weird.
I move like further and back away from my mic. So when I do my live broadcasts, normally my mic's really loud and I'm a very loud person and I have my mic in my hand. But yeah,
Yeah,
I move it
no,
around
you
a
should
lot.
see the way Airfire, when he streams, he caresses the mic. He's just like, oh yeah, and just moving in and out and dancing around it. Shit's epic. I like
Yeah.
it. But yeah, no, that's really weird because I could hear you just fine, like everything. But yeah, if you want to fix that up, that'd be fine. Maybe leave and come back. But yeah, a lot of good things were gone over today. I mean, most of you that are already familiar, it's nothing new to you, but just being able to, repackage, the whole spiel, and man, it was just pretty epic. And I think we had an entire group in there of about, I think at peak it was like 55, but we averaged like 52 the entire time. It was pretty epic, a lot of engagement, everyone there for the hour and a half that it lasted, and yeah, we really were just firing on all cylinders as far as getting that messaging across. And man, the questions that we were getting is just nonstop, and it was from different people every single time. So that's really what you want, when you talk to a new group, and yeah, any of the network and recruiting team in here, like you want to be able to fill in the dead air if there ever is any, and then just be clear, concise, get to the point, and why you trust it. I mean, we went into everything, like from the beginnings of Ronin. Like, what do you got, Air?
Yeah, 100%. Like, this is the thing. There's very little dead air when we do AMAs because we have so much to talk about. And like, the thing is, like with me, it's very hard in the AMAs because there's so much that I can't talk about. So like, I'm always very much like trying to stop myself from giving spoilers away and stuff. But they go on for so long as well. All of our AMAs run over time. It was like we were in one the other day and someone was like, oh, this AMA is starting in like X amount of time. And the guy who was hosting it was like, oh, no, we've only just got started here. And we were in there for an hour by that point. And it's like, I started being like, all right, let's go. Cracked my knuckles and like, let's get the rest of it done. They all run over because like we're talking, but we've got everything to share. We've got so much to share and so much more than we tend to have time for because there's so much utility, so much use case, and it's something that you don't see these days. Like you get tokens at launch, and they just don't have usage cases. They're behind something that it's just not there. Whereas we from the start
Mm.
have that. And then when the NFTs, again, I just want to say this over and over again. If you are not excited about this, you need to read through the white paper again, because you're not getting what you're getting yourself in for with this. It's yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, SK, back to you.
Hot damn, yeah, it is crazy, boy. So crazy.
But yeah, I think one of my favorite questions, if you remember this one too, Air, one of the favorite questions we got was something. There was a guy, he's been an investor for quite some time, and he was like, what's the incentive? Like, why should we hold the token? And it looks like you've got a low 5% tax, and you're gonna have people just trading and pumping and dumping and blah blah blah. And man, it was a really legitimate question, and we all had a good answer for it, but it started out with Diamond saying like, look, these NFTs, like this is something, if you want a profit of everything that is to come, and dude, do we have things coming, not only from in-house, but like with the third, I'll say third party for lack of a better term, but the other projects that come to us that want us to launch for them. Those NFTs are going to be so valuable as far as like getting a share of that fee splitter. But then in addition to that, when we talk about how we're doing this with basically zero marketing, okay, you got to remember, like, we're not just blasting this out all over YouTube and Twitter and shill messages. Like, this is legit only going to people that we know, and the alliances and the extended network of 50,000 plus people. Like, we're building that base liquidity of literal, like, true investors that are diamond hands. And so we want this exclusivity. And like, man, when we said that, like, we were turning heads. Like, they were like, oh shit, that really answers my question. Thank you.
Yeah, this is it. And this is kind of the beautiful thing with it, because like those of you who know what we've done before with Ronin and where we've come from with everything, you guys are the ones that know the matter of this, which is just hold. And I know everybody says, oh, hold the token once you get it, but like literally the matter is holding. Look at the supply of the token, like, and do the maths with comparing it to other tokens. And there's a lot of people that are here today, and I see you all in the room, that you know exactly what we're all capable of, because you are part of the team. We've got some amazing people out there doing a lot of hard work to make this work, and you guys know. And the beauty is, you guys get to be in the foundations of this, and it's kind of beautiful, because again, like when they say sellers get wrecked, it's true. They're going to get horrendously wrecked for selling. But all of the people that already know what we can do and stay strong with us, stack up those NFTs, you're going to see the benefits. And it's just beautiful. Like, again, read the white paper if you're not excited.
Yeah. Maybe read it 3 times, guys. And, bonus whitelist to whoever can memorize an entire paragraph on page 4. DM it to me in a voice recording. And don't read it. Don't cheat. I'm kidding. That's not a real whitelist giveaway. But anyway, hey, is everyone? Is the mic for Airfire okay now, guys? Just mic check.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Okay, good.
Good.
It sounded good. Sounded perfect to me the entire time. But yeah, sweet. Yeah. So a lot of good points that Airfire's saying, guys. Like, definitely read the white paper, and yeah, just know the capabilities of everyone in this room right now. Like, we're. I know things are structured in such a way where it's like, oh, you got senior executive this, and the structure that's there, but really, like, I put my pants on the same way as you guys. Like, we're literally, in my mind, it's a flat structure. We're a team. We're equals in my mind, and everyone here plays such a crucial role. And why this is so impressive to everyone that hears about what we're doing And when we go into the details of how it started over with Ronan and really just the magic of Hobbs himself, and you all know that guy is incredibly talented as far as his gut check when it comes to meeting new people, the structure and the organization and what he sees. I'm sure several of you have even been promoted, and when you didn't think you should have been or what saw it coming, like the guy just has a knack for spotting talent and people that are quality. And I think that's the beauty of why everything went so well with Ronan, with the launch, that's you guys, oh shit. Airfire, take that.
Yeah, no worries at all. And yeah, that was all due to like the hard work that everybody put in, and we saw the grind. And again, our team, we're tried and tested. It's not like before when we were just sort of saying a lot of stuff. Like we backed it up by the results, by the charts, by everything there. And we've had a lot of fantastic people with us, and we have got a lot of amazing people with us now. And it's honestly, it's a pleasure to work with them, like for example, the content creation team. Like I was in a meeting with them the other day and they're saying like, oh yeah, the stream that you do on the AMAs is really good, but it's not me that makes it good. I just organize stuff in a way that is presentable. Like all of these assets are made by our people. Like for example, we've got the little card thing. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. It's amazing. And like to work with them is great. Like so like I needed that with a different background and I needed it re-rendered, and within minutes it was done. Like we've got so many hardworking people, and it's a pleasure to work as part of a team with you guys. Like it truly, truly
Mhm.
is.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody should be extremely proud of yourself for everything that's happened thus far. And what H&W is only about 20 days old now. So yeah, hats off, kudos. There's always a lot of background in like board meetings and such that we're in. So I know you don't always see us around, but just a lot of magic is happening, and just seeing you guys carry the torch, it is really just amazing. So a personal, and sincere thank you to everyone that's on the H&W staff and team and everything that you guys do. And even for the ones that aren't on the team that actually just believe in the token and going around and sharing this with people that, and you love and you want to have financial freedom one day, just even sharing this around with people, it goes such a long way. And, because we're not blasting this out everywhere, this is an exclusive token. This is your token. This is something that we're all in the foundation and the base of, that is going to change lives. And because we're first and we're here and we're that base, um, with everything that comes after this, when we actually start pulling those marketing levers and we start getting those marketing dollars from the launch of the H&W token, and we start using that to start really promoting with influencers and trending tools and just everything that we can do, and then building up hype for the next launch, which would be the Dex aggregator. I mean, you guys, you really are at the floor, the base level of great things that are going to come. So, and I think that group today really did understand that. And, the concept that we brought isn't entirely new. There are other people that are like-minded that want to do things like us. But the thing is, they don't have a team like us. All of these other projects that launch with either one or two devs, and maybe they know a marketer or two, they just don't have the structure, and they don't have the connections, and they don't have the things that we have, in our four walls. And I think that's really one of the most outstanding things about what we bring, the rest of the crypto industry can't. So yeah, man, I'm just floored. It's amazing. Airfire, do you remember anything else that stands out from today's AMA? I'm trying to think through all the questions we got, because there were a ton of them, and drawing a blank right now, man.
I remember there was some that again, like you could have seen them, like they were there was some pretty like I guess I don't want to say hard questions because the way that they were dealt with was definitely not. It didn't really make them seem like hard questions, but there was some testing questions maybe. And well, I mean, like before we passed those tests.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I know before we went into that AMA, we were just like, okay, we don't know how this is gonna go. Going in there without our fearless leader Hobbs. So we're just gonna do this, all right, let's go. And we were just like, okay, maybe for 15 minutes we will just give them a little bit of a rundown and overview of what we represent and what we want to do, and then we'll just rely on questions. And for the most part, we followed that strategy. And right after the opening statements from all of us, they were just like, "Wow, yeah, that was a really in-depth overview, and sounds pretty exciting." And then here's the first question, and then it just was just nonstop interaction, like question and answer, and they were really impressed with everything they heard. And so you should really be proud if you don't understand what H&W stands for and the potential and how the sky is actually the limit. You just don't understand us yet. And that's one of the craziest things. And I know it's not easy to explain everything that we represent, but as long as you can get half of it, it's still pretty damn impressive. Hey Eddie, what's up, man?
What's up, bro? Yeah, I just wanted to add in that throughout the AMA, we were doing a lot of recruiting. There was a lot of back and forth in between both of the chats. There was a lot of people joining the stakeholders chat. So yeah, you guys killed it. You guys did amazing. I was listening to the hard questions, quote unquote. But yeah, definitely Diamond handled that quite impressively.
Hell yeah, he did, man. Yeah, he's not really the AMA guy, but man, he freaking wrote that white paper and understands those tokenomics, and that came in clutch in some of those key questions. And yeah, I definitely learned some new things. I felt like I was like, dang, wait, it does that. I didn't say nothing, but I was like, okay, cool.
I'm glad you said that because I funnily enough feel the same way. Like it's weird because I mean I already understood what we're all about, but it was weird because today gave me a different understanding in like a sort of another bizarre little way. And I think that's the beauty of Diamond. And it's weird because I guess a lot of his work goes unseen. But this guy with that white paper, like, so he's lives in South Africa, so it's a very close time zone to mine. So we spend a lot of time in calls together while he's working on the white paper, and he is going ham on it to make sure that it's like as perfect as it can be for everybody,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Very true. Very true, man. And unusual Oscar. Hey, buddy. He may not have his mic. But yeah.
Should we put some other people on the spot?
Yeah, let's pull a Hobbs here.
I've got someone before Hobbs.
Go ahead.
Close, very close to Hobbs, I guess. Do we have Mitty here? Oh, getting put on the spot. Mitty, who is like, and like, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this: the Australian Hobbs. He runs the Aussie AMAs, which I had the pleasure of visiting some of them at the weekend with me not sleeping, and like I had the best time. Like, Mitty, you there?
Mitty's
Hey, mate. How we doing?
Hell
Thanks.
yeah, bro.
I'm not in the same category as Hobbs yet, but I'm trying to run this time zone and get people well informed and get people as bullish as possible. So I'm just on my lunch break here in Australia, just listening to the AMA. That's the best part about my lunch break is tuning into this AMA and just soaking in all the information because I don't have to do the talking, so it's good. But yeah, thanks for that introduction, man. Like, I'm getting so bullish, and I caught the last little bit of the AMA this morning for me with Phoenix, and yeah, you guys killed it. Like Diamond absolutely crushed it. Like every fine detail he went through the NFTs, and like SK said just before, like he learned stuff, and even I learned stuff, and I was like, oh, I better take note of that because he is in every little aspect of every little tokenomic and percentage and all that sort of stuff. He's all over it, guys. And SK, you killed it too, mate, as a moderator, and yeah, keep up the good work, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, it was just overall, pretty damn awesome. I what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, Diamond said an interesting thing too, which is like we're interestingly in a point where we're already turning down projects who are super bullish on what we offer, and whether they get the whole suite of what we're going to be is a full launch network, where we bring not only the community of investors, but you've got the mod team and the training that we can do there for their team. We've got the graphic design, we've got the video editing, we've I mean, just everything that we have currently, and these projects that come that might have like a brilliant utility, literally the best thing ever. But the problem is that they don't know a damn thing about getting it off the ground. Like that's where a group like us comes in, and we can really help people. But what Diamond said too is like we've already got people trying to bang on our door to help have us help them, but we're so focused on what we have going on at this moment, and then 1 month after this with the Dex aggregator, it's like, man, we've got a third idea that we want to do after the Dex aggregator, and we've got a fourth one and a fifth one and a sixth one. It's almost to the point where it's like, when do we start being that launch network for other people? Because if at this point, man, we could literally go anywhere from 4 to 6 months straight launching our own bag of tricks. And yeah, it was an interesting statement, and he's so right. It's like, when do we do it? Like, do we just hold some of these cards to our chest and like launch it when we want, or do we just do the whole shebang, prove that we can launch 4 straight winning tokens for the community, which only builds our reputation? And then when we start opening up the doors for those people who want our services, at what point in time is that? You remember that part, Airfire? I was like, dang, he's right.
Yeah, and that's it. It is a very, very good point with that. Because we have so much that we want to do. And yeah, getting a lot of more launches under our belt is definitely fantastic to do, because obviously it proves that we can do what we can do. Like again, like you will, for a lot of you that were there for the last launch of the project, you'll hear a lot more gusto in me and SK for this time round, because now we know that we can do this. We've done it before, so we can do it again, and so subsequently again and again and again. It's just building that team and keeping it strong, and we have such a phenomenal team. Like I say, like it feels more, well, no, it feels like a family, not more like a family.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. It has everything to do with being confident and not cocky. And it's one of those, like, I remember when I started out as a streamer, and I went back and looked at I did like a 1 year anniversary stream, like, yeah, here we are 1 year later, let's go back and watch some of my first footage. And bruh, like, I was timid, I was like shy, I'm like, oh god, that was me, bro. And it kind of feels like the same thing when we started with Ronin. Like, none of us really knew what the hell we were doing, but we were guided, in a way with the structure. And through that, over time, you just find your ground, you find your footing, you find your voice. And with that time comes confidence, and knowing that, like, you do good at your job. And that goes for everyone already in H&W. And I think Airfire and I have found our place, and what we offer, and the confidence is through the roof, as far as, man, like, we're bullish not only on this project, but the people that y'all don't even know about that's asking us for our services, bruh. Like, the caliber of these, like, I feel bad turning down some of these projects, man, because it's like, shit, that's a genius one, let's like pause our token, let's go do this. But we can't, like, it's just not the right time, because we got to do what we need to do, and really prove ourselves again and again. And then then we get that win rate, that record, that reputation. And then when we do that, and we start bringing successful projects from the outside and that wasn't built in house, when we start doing that, like, bro, holy shit, sky's the limit.
Yeah, and I can relate with what you're saying with the whole streaming thing because I mean, I'm sure you can relate as well. Once we got our partnerships with Mixer, you get this thing called imposter syndrome where you're like you don't feel like you should be where you are. People are seeing you as a lot better as you see yourself, and you feel like you don't belong. And in Ronin, though, that was very much there because again, there was a lot of people that we awakened the skills within. Like they weren't they had skills, but obviously they were very down on themselves with them. And we give them a space for them to sort of grow and experience more within that. And since then, people have it's like we've got over a lot of that. And because I mean, again, looking at our past success, looking at where we got that tour, it's proven everything. Like there's kind of not much room for us to feel like imposter syndrome anymore because we've done it, you know, we're tried and tested. And
Yeah.
especially within the board, like a lot of us, we've been like forged in fire, you know, we all trust each other impeccably, you know, we're there for each other all the time. And it's again, like I said before, it's like a family, this team. It's unbelievable the sense of belonging with everybody.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. And you guys, you can't forget like the style AMAs that you ever see, that we're involved with, or just, Hobbs or MIDI or anyone, how we run it. We do shit differently. And I remember like relating back to like when I was well, I'm still a streamer, but on the early days it's like, man, I got this partnership, like holy shit, like did I deserve this? And then like every so often you kind of go around you network and you take a peep at other people's streams, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, there's a lot of dead air. Oh yeah, they're using a lot of music to fill up that dead air.
Yeah.
Oh, when someone comes into your chat and they ask you how you're doing, your answer shouldn't just be, I'm good. Dead silence. It's like, bruh, talk to the people. They want to hear you. They want to hear about what you're about, what your channel's about. And that's the same thing with H&W. And as far as these AMAs, like you guys remember it, we did the same exact thing, back with Ronin. And that's a fantastic project. And we're doing the same thing here. Like we are cut above the rest as far as AMAs go, like with the live streaming aspect here, and just the way, all the information that we have that we're just gushing to always talk about and always share. Like holy shit, there's no shortage of things to talk about. So like it's always great to have new people here, and we do welcome questions all the time. And so I don't know if we've been talking too much, but
No, you've been talking just the right amount, in my opinion.
no, he's back.
Hello,
What's
Mr.
up?
Hobbs.
How's it going? How's it going, guys? Thanks for entertaining the people, and also your heartfelt words as well, man, about just how different it is here. And we've worked really hard to come to this place, but it hasn't seemed like work with H&W, because we're surrounded by it's especially during Corona, when you're kind of all the quarantining and all that kind of stuff, the vaccinated, unvaccinated, all that kind of jazz. um, it's been a really big blessing to meet SK, Airfire, Joel, all the team, Barats, just yeah, it's been a huge blessing, and we don't just want to be the only ones that are the beneficiaries of what we're doing here. And that's why it's amazing, because it might have my name on it, or my brand, but it's actually all of our opportunities collectively. And the reason it's so powerful is because we all actually believe that, because it's true. It is all of our opportunities. And so we're not looking to own a huge bit of the base liquidity or do team tokens, because we want to ape in at the launch as well. And so that's the kind of scenario we've created. We've done no marketing, and we've only grown organically, and we've only done about 3 or 4 AMAs so far. And in those 3 or 4 AMAs, the response has been very humbling, and just really proud of our team. And saying that, Bishara, thank you for joining. Do you mind just chatting with us a little bit, and telling us about the AMA yesterday and so forth?
Oh, hell
Hey,
yeah.
guys,
Welcome. Good to see
what's
you, bro.
up? Airfear, man. Matthew, what's up, man? SK, how you guys doing, man?
Hey, Bushar, my friend, what's up, man? You smoking that cigar? Yeah.
Absolutely, bro.
Hell yeah.
I saw you guys are on the chat. I saw everybody was here, and I was like, man, I gotta come and check out. I even told the guys in the group, if you guys miss any questions, you guys want to come and chat, hang out, come and hang out here. And let me tell you guys, everybody that's here on the chat, I don't know who you are, but I have a private group of investors. I'll let you know a bit about myself. And we had the pleasure to have HNW come and do an AMA at our group, and it was absolutely epic. Honestly, I've been in so many AMAs. I've had so many AMAs in the group. Even the sentiment from all the investors in the group were saying the same thing. This was the best and most organized AMA ever in the space, not just in our group. So, and honestly, man, it was absolutely phenomenal. The way you guys have your team structured, the way you guys had the video coordinated with, even as simple as that. Matthew, you were sharing something, and then Airfear was putting it on the screen like seamlessly. It was absolutely beautiful, and it just gives a testament to everybody here. But guys, kudos and hats off to you guys, man. You deserve the finest whiskey on the top shelf. Seriously.
Thank
Thanks.
Thank you very much. So, guys,
Thank
if you
you,
remember me
man.
Bashara,
saying
Thank
about
you.
20 minutes ago about how
sorry to
we were
interrupt.
in an AMA and halfway through somebody said there was another AMA and then they said we're not finished here. That was Bashara, funnily enough.
Yeah, Bashar has been a great support. Actually, Bashar, do you mind just checking your DM just really quickly there?
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a really well received AMA, and it's yeah, it's great to be working with the caliber of people that we're working with, including Bashara, who's he's a gentleman, really. And it's because he's Canadian. I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but just Canadians are just better people. Just kidding.
Wow.
Bro, guy.
Whoa.
Maybe
Oh my
maybe
God.
nicer and more polite, but
a lot more humble. We're really humble as Canadians, right?
yeah.
Dude,
Oh
you've
man.
been riled up, unusual, Oscar. What did you have to say about that, Oscar? Did that piss you off like it did me?
No, but no. But Canadians are nice, but they're all the nice people in every part of the world. Yeah, like myself. Yeah, I'm nice. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Dude.
I bring good news to the hubs. So I've been setting up an African, like the first African crypto channel, and a lot of engagement have been in the group. Yeah. So I don't know, Hops, you're so very busy now, you don't check your DMs anymore. Yeah. So I'd like before the launch, Hops and some other guys can come to the group and talk about the HNW to the community. Yeah. And anything from me, they believe so. And this project will be a great one. I know that. So you're welcome.
Ooh.
You're welcome to the group
Yeah.
at any point. Yeah.
Appreciate that, brother. Like, yeah, even if I have to go rogue there, Hobbs. I know you're busy, man. I can hold down the fort. Me and Airfire got it.
Yeah, I've been
No
listening to you
problems,
guys.
no problems.
You guys are good at what you do, and that's what we're so passionate about. We've been getting a lot of comments on just the caliber of services we offer, but I think the most exciting ones, at least to me, are number one, AMAs. That's the spearhead of H&W, because that is how we present ourselves to the world, and that's why we're in the stakeholders token that's launching is in between a private launch and a public. It's like a hybrid of the two, because we only, opened up to a certain demographic of people. We kind of quietly in the background, we're just making our content, getting our brand ready. And I'm just so proud of everything that has come together in regards to the website, the white paper, the quality of our graphic designers, and the quality of our investors, like Bashara from CryptoLogic, and Waleed, who's the one that connected me to Bashara. Waleed is an amazing gentleman as well. So, and that's just like we have some like same level of connections with about 5 or 6 other like groups that are CryptoLogic like caliber, and I'm not saying that lightly. It's so the response that we've gotten for what we're doing is it is really humbling, because when I opened up the groups about 16 17 days ago, or 20 days ago, or whatever it is, all kind of a blur, definitely under 3 weeks ago, when I opened up the first H&W group, I had no clue what was in store for me and my team. And when I first talked to SK about it, what was I saying to you, SK? I was like, man, you gotta listen, SK. What was I saying to you at the beginning? And then it took you about a week to warm up, and then once you started seeing it, it started getting you really excited. What changed? What did you start?
No.
What did you see, man? What did you see? What changed?
Oh my gosh, it's all the secrets I can't tell the people. No, it's not just that. It's deeper, man. It's just like it took me a while, to really understand the gravity of the elite token. I think that's kind of what was throwing me off. And then as I learned more about it being upgradable and what the value of the fee splitter really truly means, and it's not just confined to the H&W token in regards to feeding itself. Like, it literally will be fed off of everything else. And I think that just wasn't sinking in properly. But there are just some stuff in the boardroom meetings that after, like, once it clicked, I was like, holy shit, like, this is epic. And I think Airfire had that same epiphany,
Well, I guess so the thing is, for me, I mean, it's kind of to echo what I used to say in the AMAs for running. Like, I'm always, as SK, I'm a very, very skeptical person in the crypto space and very hard to trust. So I initially got in off of SK's word with stuff. And as soon as that happened, I started listening to the AMAs, and I started realizing throughout the AMAs that these are people that I can get behind. And one of the main people was Hobbs. The way that he spoke, the passion, and everything about it was perfect. And the way that he ran running was amazing and impeccable. And he's definitely somebody I could get behind for sure.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
for sure. I mean, like, that's one of those things where when you get a gut check, or a vibe check, if you will, like, it's rare that I'm wrong when it comes to trusting. And it stems back even with things I was involved in before Ronin. But I saw that same magic with Ronin and Alvin and Alex and Hobbs, and how everything was running there. Like, I was like Airfire, dude, you've got to come with me on this journey. He's like, dude, man, I don't know, man, blah, blah, blah. And it took him like a day before he was like, holy shit, SK, thank you for telling me about this.
Yeah.
And then, here we are today, and we get that same vibe check with H&W and what truly is in store for the group here. And, man, when it comes to like if Airfire and I are passionate about something, bruh, like, it's an unstoppable force. So get ready, y'all.
Awesome, guys. Well, yesterday I did something that was really fun. Normally, I don't like math, but I like this kind of math. I like math when it's counting, money, especially, multiplying, but yeah, I usually don't like math, but I was doing math yesterday before the AMA, and I started getting really excited. Why I was getting excited is because I was truly seeing the actual magnitude of just everything. And even let me give you an example. And this is just one of the ways professionals get paid here at H&W. So if you wouldn't mind going to your main screen, I'm going to join the main chat as well. I thought I was posting in the chat, and I was actually just DMing Bashara. I thought I was sharing like stuff to the main chat and stuff. So Not very
Wow, good job.
not
Good
very
job, Hobbs.
technologally inclined
Hey,
sometimes.
don't be
But
jealous. Have some
I was
man.
just DMing him like artwork.
Wow. Where's my DM, Hobbs?
Hey, I was DMing him artwork, man. I
He
thought it
never
was the main
DMs
chat.
me with random stuff.
Oh no! Instant wreck.
All right. All right, here we go, guys. So you ready? Take a look at your main screens. This is one of my favorite things to share in the channel. I'm just trying to delay you because I'm actually trying to find it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this is my favorite thing to share in the channel, because damn, some sexy tokenomics. Am I right? Am I right? All right, let's look at the details here. So we have a total supply of 1 million, and you know what? We're gonna do some more branding with it too, because that was my original intention. Is that a million, people can't really believe they can be billionaires, and if they do, they're probably delusional, right? Not many people become billionaires. I'm not saying it's not possible, but you know what's a lot more possible, especially with the stakeholders token, is we're going to have people literally joining the millionaire club, and that might actually be sooner than you think. And let me just give you an example here. Let's do some math. Who likes math when it means counting money? I do. All right, so let's look at our
math.
Okay, that's cool. Creepy child. All right, so marketing is 1%, liquidity is 1%, project team is 1%, and stakeholders is 2%. Now, in regards to professionals get paid, what do you think I'm referring to in that 5% tax?
Project team, yes.
I noticed this time.
I'm just about to say that.
Oh yeah, professionals get paid. So this is what gets. Okie dokie. All right, cool. So taking a look here, project team 1%. All right, so trading volume. Okay, so trading volume isn't market cap, but let's just say for ease sake, 1 million market cap is 2 million trading volume. Is that fair to say? Like on average, traders in the room, like because it's all buys, sells, and transfers, right? Follow me so far? Everybody
Yes.
follow me? All right. So you have $1 million. Let's say we get to 1 million market cap. Let's just say, for just ease, we times that by 2 for the trading volume, right? Because that's what we're looking for. So we're looking for the trading volume, and that's why we went with low taxes. We were told it was tolerable when people see 10% tax, especially with a big operation like ours. But when they start seeing 6%, they're like, oh, okay, I can trade this, right? And when they see 5%, that is one of the lower taxes that we could have. But what that does is it increases trading volume, because it inspires trading. And the way our NFTs are set up too, they're designed to keep getting circulated, just based on supply and demand. So that also creates trading volume. So let's start doing a little bit of math here. So project team 1%. What's 1% of 1 million, SK? Anybody? 1,000.
10,000.
10,000. Yeah, 10,000. Okay, so that's easy metric, guys. So for 1 million, we got 10,000. Okay, so let's say we get to a market cap of 5 million, which we already mute yourself, guys, while you are not talking. KVT, I was getting a little bit of feedback there. It also overloads the channel a little bit, so just keep yourself muted if you're not talking. So yeah, back to the GIF here, the meme here. So when you hit 5 million market cap, and let's say that gets you to 10 million in trading volume. All right. So what's 1% of that? That's good.
100K.
Oh,
100,000.
10 million. Yeah.
Yeah, 100,000. Yeah. So we're like, remember, we're at a 500,000 market cap, guys. So if we were going to do 10 million, that's already a 20x. And that means also, if we're at 10 million, sorry, I meant to say 5 million market cap, because we're saying times 2 would be the trading volume on average. And so that's $100,000. Now, can you take $100,000 and divide it by 50? Anybody?
2,000.
2,000 what? $2,000? Okay, cool.
I also
$2,000.
got 2,000.
So $2,000. All right. So all that would require is for us to get 10 million in trading volume, like a 5 million market cap, 5-7 million, whatever it takes. Because I think a trading volume would get there before market cap, obviously, because it's on sells and transfers, not just buys. So not only have you like at a 5 million market cap already 10x what you hold in your holdings. If you work with our team, and you made the final selections, you're going to be getting bonuses. And now, let's say it gets up to 50 million market cap, okay, and that's not unreasonable. And before the DEX comes out, with the amount of buying pressure and the momentum we have, we can't guarantee that. Obviously, even a 10x is fine, with us, to start with, but we could see it getting up to a 50x. Now, how many times is a 50x, SK? Oh, sorry, at
On your
50 million rather. Sorry, 50 million is a 100x, right? So 50 million a market cap would be 100x for the holders that were in at the beginning. Now 50 million market cap, let's times that by 2 to get the trading volume again. We have 100 million trading volume. SK, what's 1% of 100 million?
$1 million.
That's 1 mil.
Okay, so and are you guys like picking up what I'm laying down right now? This is just one of the metrics. That's not including the NFTs you're going to hold on to, and also the fact that you get a few $1,000s in the base liquidity of this thing, and then times that by 100 if we have 50 million market cap. So all of a sudden you don't just have $2,000, you have 200,000 in your portfolio, and you're freaking also getting bonuses from that 1% when you're a part of our team. So not only is this an opportunity for people on our team, it's an opportunity for everyone, because there's only 1 million token supply, and that's just one of the metrics we're looking at. Stakeholders, it's 2%. If you hold one of those NFTs as well, that gives you a bigger piece of that pie, right? And the NFTs are only going to be that low price at the beginning. So you guys better be excited. You better be putting some BUSD aside, because and I will say there is going to be a max buy for the first hour or two, and it'll scale and it'll lessen up. But yeah, we're not allowing someone just to ape in $50,000 to $100,000 like right at the beginning. There's going to be no sniper bots, and so it is going to be based on all of our human reaction time. Right, faster is better, and up your gas fees, a little bit or a lot, depending on how you do. Like it's okay to do it organically and try to get in as fast as you can, and we're all going to have that same opportunity from the staff to the community members. So that's the amazing part, is that this buying pressure isn't just coming from our investors, it's also coming from our staff. We're all planning to ape in at launch. So I hope you guys are excited, and let's open up to a few questions for the last few minutes here. We never want to go over an hour for our AMAs, especially leading up to launch, because we're going to be doing a lot of AMAs. So we'll keep them on time, 45 minutes to an hour. Plus, it just keeps people wanting more, which is always a good thing too. So, Mikhail, do you have a question or a comment?
No, I do not. I must hit the button, but no, I'm.
Yeah. Sorry, I just thought you were trying to speak there. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it, and thanks for having us in your group yesterday.
Hey everyone, how you doing?
Hey, thanks a lot.
Hey Waleed, how you doing, man? How you been?
Good. Hey guys, there is an MA tomorrow at Digital Fever, so we want everybody to be there to hype the chat over there. So we want as many people as possible for the project. It's just you need to create some hype over there.
Okay.
So everybody should just post some pictures, anything like stickers, and invite before, like 1 hour before, just go in every group, share. There is a, for example, like giveaway whitelist and stuff like that. So Nexus, man, we were 114 people there, and that was crazy. So we need to be like almost the same. That's actually will get everybody to hear about the project.
Okay, man. Cryptolov, do you mind just making some, announcement banners and all that, just really promoting this AMA that's tomorrow with Digital Fever? And thank you, Waleed, for helping make that connection. And they said they're excited to hear about our project. And so it's great. It's a great connection. It's a very important AMA tomorrow. So Cryptolov, if you can just get working on some content to promote that. That
Yes,
is
sir.
at thank you, sir. That is at what time again exactly? It's at 8 p.m. UTC, right? Did I get that right? Let me just go
I
check the schedule.
I think they shared it in the group over there
Yeah,
for
it's 1
everybody.
p.m. It's 1 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. UTC. SKS, correct, right?
I don't remember, but
Yes.
yeah.
We PST is 7 hours behind UTC. So yeah,
1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Yeah. And then for those of you on that's use UTC, that's going to be 8 p.m. UTC tomorrow at Digital Fever. Cryptolov, yeah, if you can get a bunch of announcements and banners, let's fill that up tomorrow. Especially if your staff, get in there and bring and promote this AMA so that we can push the numbers past 100, like Waleed is saying, because we really want to build the hype for this one because it's a very important. Really important AMA. It's one of the most important that we're doing. So, yeah, thanks, Waleed. Appreciate it, man. How's Nexus going?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. 7K member almost, man, in like 10 days, man, and all organic. And it's just the hype. Everybody's won the white list. Everybody now is just crazy about Nexus, man. So yeah, it's good.
Awesome, bro. You know how to bring the hype. So, yeah, guys. Tomorrow we are going to have a very important AMA here at 12 p.m. PST, which is perfect because we're gonna spend that hour together, prepping ourselves for the AMA at Digital Fever, and then we will, migrate our AMA over to that side of the with Digital Fever, and fill up the voice chat, and bring the hype and bring the passion that we all feel, and the excitement. It's 5 days. It's almost gonna be 4 days. How many sleeps is that, SK? How many sleeps until we get us to see our chart?
Maybe one if we're lucky.
For me, it's going to be 0. So we've got
No, I meant like
3 days,
how many
15 hours,
rotations of
59 minutes, and 27 seconds till the pre-sale, and 4 days, 15 hours, 59 minutes, and 21 seconds until the launch.
Oh yeah, the timers that you got, those are awesome. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So guys, that's on Saturday. We're gonna do the pre-sale at 12 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. UTC, and then the very next day, 24 hours later, we're going to launch our first project ever as a brand, as a team, as a community, and yeah, I hope you are as excited as we are because it does feel like Christmas, and I don't even like Christmas. I haven't been excited about it for a long time, but you know what? This feels like Christmas when I was a kid, and I know that's a corny thing to say, but damn, I'm excited to open my presents. All right, guys. So we will see you at the next AMA. We have 4 a day in a 24-hour rotation. So the next 2 will be at what time again? What time do we have that set on the other time zone? Airfire? Anybody?
I don't know, man.
It's 10 p.m. PST.
10 p.m. PST. Awesome.
Oh, well, excuse me. Excuse me. It's 10 p.m. EST.
EST. Okay. So that's like yeah, we'll just post it in the channel, guys. Keep an eye out. We have 4 AMAs that happen in 24-hour rotation, and yeah, we're training up voice talent, and we're gonna offer AMAs as a service. and we're gonna get paid well for it. And guess where a percentage of that's going to trickle back just for that one service? It's going to go back to the stakeholders. So our launch network is it's firing on all cylinders, guys, and we just have 4 or 5 more days until we have a safe launch, make our investors money for a second time, and build the hype for our third token, which is a DEX aggregator, and which will allow us to have a control over liquidity pools and also bring projects to market in 4 different networks. And that's just the beginning. We'll be able to launch projects in every single relevant network because we are the launch network. So guys, we will see you at the next AMA. We are over time here by 2 minutes. And so thanks for supporting us, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.